So good morning, everyone. My name is Andy Hancock, and I am the Managing Director of MoneySavingExpert. Now, MoneySavingExpert is a very unique organisation. We are the UK's largest and most trusted consumer advice website. We are in a very unique position as a publisher because we have a very different commercial model to most organisations. We have a fundamental value, and that is that we will never promote content based on financial gain. We have an editorial code in place which ensures that every product that we talk about is entirely independent from any commercial gain. So you cannot pay to be on our website, you cannot put sponsorship on, but we have found that that has been a very successful model. And over the years, in the last few years, we've been growing at approximately 40% year on year. Now, the world is changing. How people engage with content, how people make decisions is changing. So a lot of what I'm going to cover is where we believe content is moving forward and how people are going to engage with it. But just to give you a few stats, we have approximately 15 million unique visitors every single month. We've got 11.5 million people who've signed up to our weekly money email, which gives you tips and hints on how to save money, which goes out every single Wednesday. We've got 2.6 million members of our clubs, which are clubs that enable you to maintain yourself on the cheapest energy tariff or on the best credit product. And in 2015, we turned over 31 million in revenue. We've got 85 employees, and over 60% of our team are within the editorial and the campaigning team. We are part of Money Supermarket Group. Money Supermarket is a FTSE 250 company, but there is a fundamental uniqueness in the way that we operate, and that is our editorial code. So our editorial code is legally binding, so the journalists are ring-fenced from the rest of the organisation. So if Money Supermarket or Travel Supermarket do something that we perceive is not in the consumer's interest, the editorial code allows us to pass comment on Money Supermarket in exactly the same way as we could pass comment on any other organisation. So fundamentally, our mission is that we want to help people save money. It's very, very easy for people to maintain their lifestyle and save money just by making sure that they're on the right energy tariff, that they've got the right credit product, that they've got the right current account, they can switch an account, they can make money by switching account. So we've got a number of different services that enable people to do that. We've got our content site. So our content site has got approximately 450 guides, some of them up to 10,000 words long. We have got our forum, which is a very large forum. It's had 41 million posts to date. We have got two clubs, as I say. We've got Energy Club. So Energy Club is a very simple proposition. You join it, it offers whole of market for all of the energy providers. You can specify how much you want to save, a saving threshold, and then we will ensure that you consistently stay on the cheapest tariff. Another aspect of that is the concept of collective switching. So collective switching, there's a real drive by Ofgem to get more people to get onto a fixed tariff away from expensive standard variable tariffs. And the concept of a collective switch is where a trusted intermediary pulls together a closed user group of customers and then can provide them to a specific tariff that's available.
Carson Kangerton is
we have pioneered this. Our most successful collective switch took place a couple of months ago, and we switched 180,000 households. More recently, we've launched a new product which is called Credit Club. Credit Club is a similar concept, but it's making sure that people understand what their financial situation is. So their financial situation, in order to understand that, is not just having free access to their credit score. So we've done a partnership with Experian so that they can see their credit score, but it's also understanding how a lender views them, what their affordability is, what other considerations are taken in place before they get that credit product. All the way through to eligibility, which means that a customer has a soft search when they search for a product rather than a hard search, enabling them to make sure that they get the product without having an impact on their score if they are not successful. So there are a number of savings through switching. Another key area is our campaigning. PPI is probably one of our largest areas of success. Just to give you a stat, we've had 6.5 million people download a PPI reclaim letter, and based on the Financial Ombudsman Service reported that £25 billion worth of compensation has been paid out. Another area is, of course, financial education. Martin Lewis, the founder of the site, has always been focused on ensuring that people learn about money matters earlier on, and financial education is now part of the curriculum. So as I said, Martin Lewis, he founded the organisation in 2003. He's a well-known journalist, and it was purchased by Money Supermarket Group in 2012. And since we've become part of the group, we've been in a situation where we can invest more and more in ultimately digitising what our content originally used to do. And that's where we need to move to. The world is changing. The feedback that we get from our customers is they absolutely love our content. They want to learn more, but they sometimes want things done for them. And the distribution channel is changing. The lean-back desktop experience is obviously not a thing of the past, but has a time and a place, and mobile has come through to disrupt. So just to give you a few stats about mobile, there's two areas I'm just going to briefly cover. One is about mobile. So mobile, 80% penetration, 90% for 18 to 44-year-olds, where people are spending an average 3 hours per day, 80% of time on their apps. But a positive as well is that people are still using laptops. So people said that laptops would no longer exist. Well, it's very clear that they do. So our strategy at the moment is how we can deliver our content in different ways at the right time in the right format. Video is a huge part of it. Podcast is a huge part of it as well. And then it's all the way going down to actually certain services that we can provide where we will effectively automatically keep people on the cheapest tariff by automatic switching services. Which brings me on to the final area that I want to talk about, which I think is absolutely going to have a fundamental impact on all of our organizations, which is artificial intelligence. A huge area where we see there are opportunities are the likes of chatbots, Amazon Alexa. Once people want to start managing their home, connected homes, how they can actually get services automated for them, and how we can actually deliver our content in different ways. Fundamentally, though, Money-Saving Expert's ethos will remain the same. And what we want to do is we will continue to focus on attracting new audiences, new channels, and new services. Thank you.